It's important to put energy into learning the skills to help us get what we want in life. In our work, financially, socially, with our health, in our relationships. Now, we often admire people who put in the work to succeed in life, to get what they want. The fact that you're watching this video is an example of your desire to learn, to grow, to create change and get what you want. We all, however, put a lot less energy, a lot less focus into learning the absolutely essential skill of being able to want what we get, the skill of acceptance. Now, acceptance is one of the key ingredients to any long-term relationship. No relationship thrives or even survives without this. Now, it's not easy, but it is a skill and it can be learned. It needs to be learned. And this video explores the importance of acceptance, what it actually is, and how to cultivate it in your relationship. My name is Dadley-Moore. I'm a communication and conflict coach and a family mediator. And this is the 20th video on the channel. And when I reflect back, this video, it's right up there with them in importance. Every day as we journey through the hours, we experience things we like and things we don't like. And we can become very attached to having life go a certain way. And we certainly all have ideas about how we would like our relationship to be and how we'd like our partner to act. You'll have literally thousands, tens of thousands of unspoken and unwritten expectations, ideas and beliefs on how to do life as well as how not to do it. Now, these might include how to eat and how to speak to people, as well as when and how the dishes are washed and how to leave the toilet seat. Is there a particular way you like the soap left in the shower? Does your partner frustrate you when they use the remote control? Which way round should the toilet roll hang? We're all creatures of habit, but we're all different. We're all different creatures of different habits. And this means there'll be things that your partner does or doesn't do that you would prefer they did differently. Some of these things might even be really annoying to you. What do we usually do about this? Well, we try and change our partners. We live in such a change-focused world. If you don't like it, change it. Even this channel exists to help you create positive change in your life, to level up, to improve your communication, to better manage your conflicts, to create change. But what happens if you've been trying for years to get your partner to pick up their towel and it still lies on the floor? The change that you wanted, it hasn't arrived. Then what? Well, you can continue to push for change or you can generate acceptance. Another reality of relationships is when you live together long enough, changes will happen that you don't want. You and your partner will change, you'll pick up new ways, and again, you can either fight the changes around you or you can learn to accept them. The problem is that neither of these roads are easy or straightforward. Holding on to the need for change involves conflict and friction. Cultivating acceptance involves a journey through disappointment, loss, even grief. But acceptance, once achieved, it grows trust, it grows empathy and respect. It creates safety for your partner to be themselves without judgment or the pressure to change. Accepting your partner for who they are is one of the key foundations of a healthy relationship. So what do I mean by acceptance? Well, acceptance is the process of acknowledging the reality of a situation. It's viewing something as it is. It's about actually valuing your partner's differences without trying to change them or resist them. It's embracing their differences as part of what makes your partner the person that you love. Now, to be clear here, acceptance is different to tolerance. Tolerance is a putting up with. It's about enduring things and allowing things that you dislike or disagree with to happen. And whilst tolerance also involves not trying to change or resist your partner's behaviour, there's no embracing or understanding here. Tolerance is really of the mind, acceptance is of the heart. Now, acceptance of someone for who they are, warts and all, is at the core of any and all great love stories. It was Dale Carnegie that said, success is getting what you want, happiness is wanting what you get. Very important here, acceptance is not a pathway to cope with harmful behaviour. If you're in a relationship that involves violence, if you feel unsafe, please seek professional help. There might also be things your partner does or doesn't do that are not worth accepting. Over-acceptance can be just as harmful to you and your relationship as little or no acceptance. That there's a balance and a reality check that's required here, really. Firstly, trying to change your partner and iron out all of the areas that you prefer are different, well, that's living in a dream world. This is a lack of willingness to accept reality. But on the other hand, if you're unwilling to accept certain behaviours, if you just can't live with them, and change is not going to happen, this poses a big question about your relationship. Is this relationship really right for you? And big questions about you too, maybe even bigger questions. Are you looking for perfect? Are your expectations realistic? And when it comes to your partner and your relationship, how much is enough? Acceptance is not easy. It takes work. It doesn't just come with the flick of a switch. It needs to be cultivated. It's a journey. So let's start. Are there things that your partner does or doesn't do that you wish would change? Well, of course there are. But are you at the moment hoping for or actively trying to create change in these areas? Please dig deep. Be honest here. Maybe you think you've reached acceptance on an issue. Maybe you think you're not trying to change your partner anymore. But do you still give the odd sarcastic remark or a sly comment? Do you still send the text? Do you still give your partner that look? The most important question is there an opportunity to cultivate more acceptance in your relationship? My experience is, if you're honest, the answer will be yes. So if you are willing, pick one area. This could be anything your partner does that you don't like or doesn't do that you would like. Pick one area in which you're willing to cultivate acceptance. And then please follow the next 7 steps. The first step is a motivation building step, because again, the road to acceptance is not easy and it's not intuitive, and it does require a lot of motivation. So please answer the following questions. What price have you paid so far for holding on to the need for change? What's been the cost to you? What's been the cost to your partner and your relationship? And what's likely to happen if you and your partner and your relationship continue paying these costs? As well as what will be the likely gains and rewards when you successfully reach acceptance. Now please watch or re-watch the video on the hidden costs of relationship conflict to help you answer these questions. Okay, step 2. Step 2 then is to stop doing anything to try and get your partner to change in that area. Stop bringing any attention to it. Stop talking about it. Stop complaining or demanding. No more hints, no looks. Don't tell your partner anything about it either. Just stop it. Okay, step 3. Well, this is now facing the new reality, because you're not going to get what you want in this area now. You're going to want what you get. This involves letting go of the attachment for the need to get that thing, and it's going to involve discomfort. There's a loss here. There'll likely be many difficult thoughts and emotions and body sensations to manage and let go of. And it's important you sit in this discomfort and find a way of self-soothing. Please watch or re-watch the videos on dealing with difficult emotions and letting go of difficult emotions for tools that will help here. Okay, step 4, this is about making a plan for what you'll do next time your partner does that thing or doesn't do that thing. The thing that you're cultivating acceptance for. Have your emotion regulation tools ready, have your thought tools ready, have your plan ready. Step 5 now is pointing the finger this way. Remembering that you too are imperfect. Your partner's hopefully doing their best to develop acceptance of your behaviours too. It can help to create some self-acceptance here. A perfect relationship is 2 imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other. Okay, step 6, it's also going to help now to actively spend time focusing on all the things your partner does or doesn't do that you appreciate. All the things they do that are awesome. Create a list. Find gratitude for what you do have in a partner and a relationship. And finally, step 7, then it's about keeping an eye out for the differences your efforts to cultivate acceptance are creating. That's all the 6 steps above. Expect progress, not perfection. Watch or rewatch the video on one vital skill to improve any relationship for more on this. Remember, acceptance is of the heart. This is about truly loving your partner for who they are. Put a real effort into doing this for 7 days, for 14 days, 30 days, and then review the impact this has made. Have you now developed acceptance in this area? What difference has this made to you, your partner, and your relationship? Another thing that could be useful is to ask yourself, are there any monkeys, are there any cognitive distortions at play here? Are there any monkeys getting in the way of your acceptance? If you haven't already, please download the free mini course introducing you to 20 of these mind monkeys. The link is in the description below. So please share with me in the comments below any weird and wacky things that you already accept in your relationship. Or maybe what are you working on? Or what does your partner accept in you? Or what do you wish they'd accept? I really do love hearing from you. I also want to leave you this week with a quote. There is no perfect relationship. It's how you accept the imperfections that makes it perfect. Have a great week and be kind to yourself out there.